I'm mad.
Hey, that door just opened by itself.
Okay. Hey, I'm Nacy.
We just said that. Like, come on, get to the plot.
What's your name?
It's me. They know that already.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, how y'all doing, YouTube? I'm Nacy.
And I'm Matt.
So today we're gonna just be doing a how we met and a Q&A after.
No, you're
So let's get into it, Ed.
Okay, go. You're starting.
Let me get a little comfy. Y'all better grab y'all popcorn or whatever because Matthew likes to lie. So look, as far as how we met, bro, he be capping. But okay, so how we met is that like we used to work at this like business. It doesn't even matter. We used to work in this business. And we were all in one like building, but it was separate offices. So Matthew was in one office and I was in another office. And so we would have these things like team nights where like, or like, what was it? Winner's circle, winner's dinner, things like that, where if you're doing good in the company at that time, then you can eat out with like the managers, things like that on them, whatever the case may be.
Yo.
So cool. So
she wasn't even supposed to be there, but
that's so cap.
You was new, that's it.
No, it's not because I was new. No, don't do that. Anyways, so that's what I said. Maybe like to lie. Okay, so anyways, yeah, so we both got invited to it, and Matt, you gotta pay attention to this motherfucking YouTube video. Babe, it's gonna take forever for us to get to it if you don't fucking pay attention.
Okay, go. Tell the story. They're waiting on you.
Anyways, so we both got invited to this winner's dinner for both of our offices. It was at the same spot or at the same place. So we end up going or whatever, and me and Matthew like sit next to each other. But like Matt was there first, there just wasn't any other seats, so I sat next to him. And I was with another like coworker at the time, right? So I sat next to him or whatever. Long story short, the first thing I ever said to him was like, "Are you getting a drink?" Because at the time, like I didn't know how old he was. He didn't know how old I was. Honestly, I just thought it doesn't matter. But I was like, "Are you getting a drink?" And he was like, "Nah, like I'm not getting a drink." And I was like, if I get a drink, you gotta get a drink. You know, all some cute shit, like whatever. He was just like, okay, like whatever. So yeah, that was like the first night we met, like how it kicked off. I felt like that whole night felt like he wanted me because he was asking me questions.
See, this is where you're gonna start lying. You was lying. No, because you wanted me. I was just talking to her as a friend, and she thought I was trying to flirt, but that's not what it was. It was just, I was just having conversation.
He was definitely flirting, y'all. Like, he was trying. And I was just like, he want me so bad. And I was on my single shit, so I was like, whatever. That's how we met. And then, so the next day, we had to go into work.
And this is how you know she wanted me. Because I'm minding my business at work, and then I get a text. She's like, "Where you at? What are you doing?" See,
that's a lie.
Working.
That is a lie. I didn't say where you at. What are you doing? I said, "Hey, can we network?"
Yeah. Okay. Well, same difference. Whatever. That's what it basically meant. So network, quote unquote, because she wanted to talk to me, and then we started talking, and she was trying to ask me questions about work, and then at the end, she was like, "Okay, but I'm not done with all my questions." And so I was just being nice, and I'm like, okay, well, we can like get on the phone, we can meet up, whatever, and I'll answer the rest of your questions. And then that's when I knew she wanted me, because she wanted me outside of work to ask the rest of her questions.
Well, first of all, no. Y'all, let me tell you. So at that time, I was very new to everything as far as like the business that we were in. So he was like, yeah, like if you're not done with your questions, we can talk on the phone, we can meet up after work, we can do this, we can do that. And I was just like, okay, like in my head I thought that was very odd for you to volunteer your time out of work. Like I'm thinking, okay, once it's 9 o'clock, once it's 7 o'clock, I'm going home. I'm not talking to none of y'all. I don't give a fuck. Don't talk to me about work. I don't care. But how, like, he volunteered his time out of work. So I'm thinking, okay, and I knew I was pretty. So I'm like, okay, like, he wants to be so bad. So anyways, first of all, I go to leave and I come back and I ask him, like, hey, like, when you said what you said, what did you mean by that? And he was like, I mean, like, it is what it is. I'll talk to you whenever. I'm like, I was like, he won me. And so I'm telling you, so this day, right, and we were like in sales. So like this day, I was with like a coworker that I was actually very cool with. So I'm like, girl, like this boy wants to meet up after work. Like, let's hurry up and do what we gotta do so we can leave, cause you know. And after the fact, we got off work early. So after the fact, like I called him. I'm like, hey, like, are you still trying to network, whatever the case may be? He's like, yeah, I guess, everything like that. He's like, yeah, I guess, like, what's up? Like, what you want to talk about? I'm like, no, I can't talk about it over the phone. Like, I have to tell you in person because right now I'm not, because right now, like, I'm not in the, like,
Is she
mindset.
not? Is she not telling on herself right now?
No. You know when school's over or like when work's over, you don't have like you don't think like work anymore. You think like real life.
But I was thinking work full time, you know, but
whatever. No, he wasn't. So anyway, so after that, I'm sitting at Lennox like, okay, like what's up? He's like, honestly, what?
No, I'm listening.
Yeah, so he's like, honestly, like, I don't know if we can meet up today, but like, I do want to network with you. You're cute. You're this, and I'm like,
Not true.
yeah.
That's not true.
Bro,
that's okay.
I swear on everything, Matthew.
Okay, I'll let you have that.
See? So anyways, so he says that, and he's like, okay, like, where do you want to meet up? I'm like, okay, like, I really want to get food real quick, so I'm gonna get food, and then we could see each other. So we meet up.
Fast forward, we got food. We started talking, and
at a parking lot, y'all. We was in
Yeah.
front of a Publix parking lot in Atlanta.
Yeah, well, connected to a Chick-fil-A because we was eating Chick-fil-A in the car. But
Yeah.
we talked for.
Well,
like,
I didn't even eat.
We
in front
talked
of
for
you.
like how long? Like 3 hours.
Yeah, we talked for a minute.
Yeah, we talked for a minute, and
to the point
then-
where like his family was
and
calling him
then-
like, when are you gonna come home?
Yeah, and
What
then
you doing? Because you don't do this. Like you go to work and you come home. Like,
okay, hold
what
up,
are you doing?
hold up, okay.
Mhm.
And then she begged me to ask her on a date.
That's cap.
And
Matthew, that's
she's
what
like,
you wanted to interrupt me
No,
for,
yeah,
so you
yeah,
can lie.
so listen, nah. She begged me to ask her on a date. I asked her on a date, and then we went out to like this place called Feast and near the Battery, and had a little bit of food. And she was acting shy and everything like that. But then one thing led to another. Next thing you know, here we are. A year later. Okay, that's the story. Boom.
Really? I was gonna
Wrapped
tell him
up.
a little bit more.
Man, they don't need to know no more. Come on, next thing.
Okay.
They got enough information.
Okay, so the first question that we're gonna answer is, who said I love you first?
Me, but I was intoxicated. Not to say that I don't, that I
Don't
didn't
mind
love
speak
her.
sober thoughts, y'all.
She was so happy about that. It slipped out,
No, I wasn't
I
happy
was-
about it because I didn't even say it back. Like I was like,
No, I was intoxicated, and she said this is how she played me. She played me because she was like, "Oh, you hate me so much," and out of instinct, instead of me saying I like you, I was like, "No, what you talking about? I don't hate you. I love you." It was on some time like that, and then she took it. and
nah.
ran
So
with
you
it.
would say that. So you would say that to somebody else if they said that to you. If they were like, "Oh, you hate me,"
But what I'm saying is, I was intoxicated. And it was just like,
y'all,
in the moment, and from what you said, it was an automated response of just, no, I don't hate you, I love you. Yeah,
No.
but that's how it happened.
And then like it took, honestly, like me and his mom started saying like I love you before me and him really did, because he was just,
Because you were trying to suck up to my mom.
no, she said it first
Mind
to me,
you,
and I was
the
like,
first
oh,
time
I
she
love
ever
you too.
came to my house, she was buying my mom shit from from Bath and Body
that was
Works.
like the second time.
Okay, well, either way, they get the story. That was a couple weeks after. She was trying to
Because it
butter
was
my mom up.
Valentine's Day. I wanted to give her something.
Okay, all right, next question.
Okay, so the next question is, what's the biggest thing you've learned from each other?
Patience. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just say that one word, patience.
Okay, elaborate.
They get it, dealing with you is a lot. That's it.
Why would you say that? Put my business on the streets like that.
Yo, nah, just patience. Like, just how to be more understanding and probably just be more, patient with the other person and more understanding. Simple as that. Simple. They get that. That's easy. Come on now. What did you learn from me?
Okay, I learned.
You see, she likes being on
I
stage.
obviously didn't edit it out. You have a really hairy ass. I'm just playing.
Yeah. We're editing that out.
What I learned from like being in a relationship with you is that relationships are hard, and if you really want to make it work, like you will really try and put forth effort.
Okay.
What was our first trip?
Our first trip was, what you think?
What you mean? What do I think?
But
But you weren't there.
We've had a couple, but I'm gonna say like our first trip, I'm pretty sure, like actual trip, we went to Cali. We went to San Francisco, and you know, saw some of your family, and went to like Alcatraz and the Golden Gate Bridge.
Okay, that's our first trip. So what was our favorite trip? Like your favorite trip?
Favorite trip was probably the Nashville trip that we took, because Nashville's a party. If y'all ain't been to Nashville, y'all sleep. Cause
My favorite trip would probably be that. Yeah, my favorite state that we've been would probably be that one. Or low-key like California, because I feel like we didn't really do shit in California. Like if we go back, like I feel like we would do a lot more.
Nah, if we go back, we going to LA.
Really? You don't want to go to San Fran? Why?
Because I already saw that city. It was fun, but I want to go to LA.
You like been there, done that. What is your favorite memory together?
Favorite memory? It's too many, honestly. I'm gonna say I got too many to pick one. Yeah, too many.
That is so no. Like, pick a favorite memory, Matthew. Bae.
Favorite memory? I got too many. Like, it would probably be one of the trips that we took, or it would probably be, you know, one of the times where we went to. Oh, actually, no. My favorite memory, I'm gonna say, I guess if I had to pick, it would be during the time that we both had COVID, just because we wasn't really doing much. But
which time?
Like when we both had it, but like
we had it so many times.
We only had it twice, but like no, the time that we both had COVID and we wasn't really doing much, but we was just like spending a lot of quality time together. You know, boot up in the house. You know, on that time. But yeah.
What's in your eye? Because it was not even that. But honestly, you took mine. I really like that time too.
See, you read her mind.
Yeah.
Okay, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
That off me.
My favorite memory.
She don't like me.
I love you. Oh, okay. My favorite memory was when we like were on a plane together, like going to California there and back, just because like I don't know, you were like really funny, and like Matt is like,
she's capping. I was reading the whole time.
No, you weren't.
I was reading most of the time.
No, but you were really funny, and I really like that memory because like I can't wait for us to like have more, and I think that it's just so fun, like getting on a plane, like for real.
And we going to Colombia this year.
Who said that?
She ain't know, but now she does.
Why are we going to Colombia?
Because we're going to Medellin, or Medellin, however you say it.
Medellin.
Yeah, surprise.
Boy, bye. Anyways, but no, seriously though, that was my favorite memory when we went on a plane. It was so cute. Okay, y'all, so that about wraps up this video. Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
I gotta tell her how to run her YouTube, you know, but that's okay.
Thank y'all so much for joining in with us. Bye. Love you, baby.